Alright, so here we are at the trailer yard. One thing with the WaySafe hitch is that you're not supposed to back up with the sway bars attached. So we gotta remove those to relieve the pressure on the hitch when you're in the backing up mode. Otherwise, I guess you could bend your assembly here, which by all accounts would be not good. So in order to get this pressure off, I got to raise the back up a little bit. Tire jack mode on. So put this on so the so the Jeep doesn't keep trying to level itself as I raise that back end up. Key thing to remember is to put that jack pad back up before you start backing up. Made that mistake once. Luckily it didn't damage the jack, but it left a skid mark on the pavement. Make sure you bring it up high enough to get it to clear any obstructions that might be behind you as you're backing up. I've got some potholes and things I got to go through, so I'm going to raise that up. I'll just raise it up all the way. Alright, jack mode off. Camera back on. Rear view camera on the trailer, not much to see there, but it gives me an idea of the pitch at which the trailer is located. And I don't have great mirrors, but they're good enough. So I'm just gently backing up, seeing where I am in line with that other trailer and my white line. Looks like we got lots of room back there. So straighten her out a little bit. Around. Lots of room. Also keeping an eye on my barrier in the back, that yellow block. I don't want to get too close to that. Oops. So I'm getting a little too close to that trailer next to us there. I gotta watch that. Okay. We'll bring it to the left a little bit here. Alright. Looking on that side, I think we're doing alright. Coming straight back. Get out and look, as they say. Not too bad. I need to come a little bit back to the passenger side. Well, there's my old tire marks. I'll try to hit those. White line, pretty good down this side. About 2 feet. Hard to see the white line here too, but it's about, I mean, it's pretty close. Pretty much on my tire marks there. I think we'll call it good. Sounds like I'm getting a warning that my brake has disengaged. That makes sense given the situation that I just disengaged my brake. Now we just got to level the trailer with the LevelMatePRO. Turn that on. There we go. Level front to back, a little bit off on the side, but close enough for storage. One of the things you should always look into when you have an Airstream, you got a large investment, you want a good hitch lock so that people can't just drive off with your rig when you're not around. I mean, you can put an Apple AirTag in it or something that just tells you where it's at. It doesn't prevent somebody from stealing it. So this is super heavy duty. That's at least 1/4 inch steel plate. That locks into your hitch, and then it's got this heavy duty cover that goes on it. Again, that some people will hook their tow chains into this. I don't like doing that particularly. I don't know, maybe we'll give it a try. We'll do it this time just for grins. Let's see if I can get that in there. Key is getting it in there. Alright, so that goes in there like that. I don't know if you can see that. And then it just slides all on there. Like that. I mean, theoretically someone could use your tow chains to yank your rig out, but I mean they can still just hook onto these tabs here. I mean, it's not like you're preventing anything from really happening. It's got a puck lock, and again, these locks aren't impenetrable. I mean, you could get into there if you had a drill and some time. We are in a secure yard with security cameras, and apparently they do drone surveillance occasionally. But yeah, so that's nice and secure. Hitch cover, you got a 7-way plug protected from the rain with this cover. Yeah, so anyway, it's a good secure lock. The only downside is it does weigh about 15 pounds, so if you're tight on weight, maybe it's not your first choice, but I don't know that you're going to find a better lock for an Airstream than this one. This is a custom design for Airstream. You have to request the Airstream model when you go to Proven Locks website, but it works great.